Hello viewers, good evening and praise the Lord. What a great evening that we are on the WES show. I appreciate you for setting up your time to keep watching and watching this show. As usual, the WES show is a social entrepreneurship show whereby we bring business leaders and strategic thinking men and women to share with us the experience in a business entrepreneur world. On the show today, we have our guest, none other than Collins Ndua.
Thank you, Doctor.
The CEO.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure to see you.
Pleasure.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
Now, kindly tell our viewers what you do and the name of your company.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yes.
My name is Collins. I am the director of Shark Science Limited. It's a company that is still growing. It has been incorporated early last year, sometimes in March, and so far we are rolling. We are rolling in the business.
Okay.
We thank God.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, what do you do in your company?
My company ventures on design, creative design, and branding.
Okay.
So we are looking into to give a test in the branding industry.
Okay.
It is standing on one mission, that is to define purpose, to build brands, and to organize the branding industry, to create a spirit of excellence.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, this is encouraging.
Thank
So you design, for example, logos, banners. What are some of the products?
We do design for logos, corporate logos, individual, small businesses. We do the interior designs.
Okay.
We create the image of a business before it is even established. If, for example, you have a business and you want it to you want to build the image to the public.
Yes, yes.
Because the image is what your client are going to buy.
Yeah, clients buy image.
Sure. So we build the image. We help you to come up with something that is presentable to the client. Yeah, so that is basically our main focus.
Wow, so that is actually the Sharks...
yeah, Shark Science Limited.
Shark Science Limited.
Sure.
That's quite encouraging, quite crazy, quite great. Maybe what really moved you, or what made your passion to come into designing, branding, and all that what you're doing? What pushed you? Because there are people doing real estate, there are people doing fashions and other things. What is this that moved you to really go into such an industry? And you remember, it's one of the world's top entrepreneur idea is what people are looking for, branding. People are looking for brands. So basically you create brands for people.
Sure.
Yeah.
We do. Thank you so much. I can tell my story.
Yes.
I went to college and I studied industrial microbiology.
That's
what I took.
Okay. A bachelor?
A bachelor of microbiology. But being a person who has been brought on in the village.
Yes.
Then after completing your high school, you get back to the city and try to see what you can do.
Yes, yes.
I looked into a course which I just wanted to do. I was guided by some people. And it was that time when we could take a course simply because of the pride of the society.
Yes,
the society will see the neighbor who is there and tell you,
yes,
we want you to be like so and so.
Yes.
So you would go to campus and choose a course because you want to be like your neighbor there.
Yes, yes.
But there is no career guide.
So another photocopy comes in the village.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, I realized like this is not my call. This is not my area of gifting. Yes, I did the course. I completed my studies. But it is not my thing.
Yes.
Because when I review my life back from even when I was young, I didn't have anything to do with what I was doing.
Yes.
Yeah. So I began another journey of searching myself and
Ah.
discovering what is my calling.
Yeah, what has God put in you?
Exactly, because one thing I believe in life, nobody is meant to be poor.
Yes.
And I was struggling with life. So
Ah.
I'm trying to come up with all I am so that I can really invest on that. I can turn my passion to become my capital
Yes.
and work on my business.
Yes.
I needed something that I loved because I know my talent is in line with my passion.
Yes.
So if I realize that, I'll be in a place whereby I can get the real thing, which callings have been brought on this earth to do.
Wow.
And that would turn around my world.
Isn't it?
So I began on that. And
Searching who is this calling?
Exactly.
And why calling on up?
Exactly.
Not as a graduate. Which university do you go to?
I did go to Technical University of Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah, where I completed my studies in the year 2011.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's interesting. So you began searching up yourself to find the purpose of God
yes.
on earth.
Yes, the purpose of me.
Yes,
to be here
in
on
you,
earth.
the purpose
Yeah,
of God inside
me.
you,
Yeah,
to be on earth.
Very
And then
true,
after
yeah.
finding it,
Yes.
you began locating your profit out of it.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Dear viewers, we'll be right back, and CEO Collins Ndua of Shark Science continues with his entrepreneur story. We'll be right back. This is the WES Show. Welcome viewers back to the show, and on the show today is the CEO of Shark Science Limited. This is no other than Collins Ndua. Now, you took a different course. You have shared with us the pride of the village, how the village, would want also to have a course of helping the, like much education. Now you came and begin searching up yourself. Why are you on earth for? Now you find your purpose. Yes.
Yeah, doctor, let me say this thing. I advocate that on this world we have poverty level where it is today, simply because people have not identified their areas of call in life. Today is not the era when you used to be like told you cannot do music. Music
Yes.
does not pay.
Yes.
If today you know your purpose on this world and you capitalize on it, you invest on it and you become the best of today, life changes.
Wow.
Your area of call can change the whole your entire life.
Yes.
That was my major look. That is what I focus so much on my life, because I wanted to be me.
Yes.
I wanted to be the real me, not to be any other person. I didn't want to be a teacher in the village.
Yes.
Simply because the teacher looks to be like doing well in the village.
Yes.
I didn't want to be a doctor.
Yes.
Because God has placed something special in me. And this is what would bring the best of me.
Wow.
I want to bring difference in the society today and in my country and in the entire continent, knowing who I am.
Yes.
And if everybody understands this, then we will have no poverty level we have in the world.
Yes.
Because that thing, God has not created anyone to be poor.
Yes.
No one is meant to be poor.
Yes.
I quote the scripture that says, the chances happens to all.
Yes.
The battle is not for the strong or,
Yes. Yes.
or the race for the swift.
Yes.
Chances happens to all.
Ecclesiastes 9:11.
Exactly. So to be poor is optional. To be rich is deliberate.
Oh, dear viewers, what a talk. To be poor is what?
It's optional.
To be rich?
Is deliberate.
This is so much encouraging. Now you got to understand yourself. Now I'm Collins, and God has put me here on earth to make signs for people, to create branding, and I earn my living out of there. So that is your Garden of Eden.
Exactly.
This is encouraging. Yes.
Yeah.
You have something to say about?
I love doing that.
You love doing that.
I can wake up at any hour of the night.
Yes.
And wake up and do that.
You begin.
I love doing it. I started doing it even for free. I could work for people for free. I could create a logo for you for free.
Wow.
But at the end of the day,
yes,
then I turned it now to be my business.
Yes.
And I enjoy doing it. And one thing I've also realized in this business, when you know what you are called for, you always do it differently.
Wow.
You excel.
Yes.
Because you are not chasing after something. You are chasing after purpose.
Wow.
And when you are chasing after purpose, you are chasing something after passion. Definitely you will excel. You will do it better.
That is powerful, Collins.
Yeah.
You're talking to somebody outside there, and to me that one sounds very powerful. What happens, Colin, because your story is really interesting, huh? What happens, you're talking to millions of people watching via YouTube, any radio, TV, and what advice will you give to somebody who has gotten up a talent like you do? Because the transition between loving, knowing what purpose you're created for, and turning it, packaging it into business, now that you charge clients, that is where the work is. Many people are so much talented. Many people can know this is exactly what I want. But the whole thing is troubling them. How do I package it and sell to the people? How did you transit now, because you used to do it for free? Somebody can sing for free. Somebody can pay an artisan for free. They can print, do anything for free. Yeah.
One thing, when you understand your mission and you begin to invest in yourself, in the line of your call, you will not even need to charge people. People will pay you because you will be different from what has been known. Here is the aspect of defining purpose. When you define purpose, definitely it will not be an issue of now people paying you, but the world will pay you for that.
Wow.
Then, because you need to know, you need to earn some living, then you will change. And definitely when you have something and services that are beautiful, that are needed by people, definitely they will pay. You will charge them and they will pay you.
I want to, thank you for that. I want to ask a question here. I've seen many people, maybe they started well, the way you've started. I've seen many people outside there, maybe some artists, people get started well, but they get overwhelmed by the blessings. They leave the mission purpose. They come out of your personal purpose. Yeah. Do you have anything to say on that?
One thing I know, God does not raise us so that we can take the glory.
Oh, yeah.
When we are raised up, when God glorifies us, He glorifies us so that the glory can go back to Him.
Yes.
So it is a matter of discipline and knowing that when God has blessed you, you need to remain humble.
Yes.
You don't need to be overwhelmed. You don't need to shift your focus.
Yes.
You need to keep focusing on what your main idea. For me today, what motivates most is the dreams I have.
Yes.
I know the kind of home I need to own. I know the kind of car I need to drive. I know where I want my life to be. So that keeps me motivating me each and every day. And that keeps me focused.
Wow.
That is what makes the life beautiful.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's amazing. What makes you wake up every day? Is it because of the many clients you have, or the many demands you need to meet every day? What makes you what makes you wake up? And what makes you wake up early, and what makes you sleep up late? Because I've seen you work up to 9 p.m. Yeah.
One thing that keeps me awake is because I love what I do.
Ah.
I love my job.
Yes.
I love doing that. So when, for example, I have a customer's job to do, I definitely give it the whole of me.
Yes.
I will spend time because I love doing that. And at the end of the day, I want to give excellence.
Yes.
I want that client, when gets what
Satisfied.
I have done, to be automatic satisfied.
That is interesting. What are some of the challenges you've learned in your entrepreneurship journey after discovering up yourself, now packaging up what you want to do as the CEO of Sharks and Science? Yeah.
The first thing that will come in place, when people will discover that you've begun something, they have their own ideas, they have their own tech. Perhaps this did not work for someone, so they want to paint it to you like it's not gonna work for you. Of which that's a very sad situation for people who take people's ideas.
Yes.
You conceive them, then you begin to live like those people.
Isn't it?
For me, I love to live me. I know if I am going to focus myself on what I discovered, this is what God has kept in me, it will change my life. So I don't have anything, don't give in to any discouragement. I've tried it, it has worked for me. So for any other person,
Yes.
even if you are which kind of calling, if you focus and capitalize on that,
Yes.
definitely you will be blessed.
That is encouraging. Whatever God has put inside you, whatever is inside you, when you focus on it, doesn't matter what it is.
He has a way out.
He has a way out.
He has a way out.
He has a way out, and he'll make you number one.
That is where your blessings is.
Wow, that's encouraging. What are some of the entrepreneur journey that you have learned that can be lesson for other people? For example, I want you to assume you go back to your former college, you go back to high school, and now people are saying, "Wow, Colin, now you look like you're in the city. You have a great company. Of course, your name is a brand, the Sharks,
Sure.
with the red colors, you know."
Yeah.
People ask, what are some of the lessons? People look at you and say, you are a role model, while you think you're fighting challenges, because every level has challenges.
Okay, the challenge that I've discovered today in the business as being an entrepreneur, first, as I had mentioned, the counsel from different people.
Yes.
The people's tech and who you are. That's a major challenge. The other challenge is preparedness.
Okay.
You don't need to wait and prepare to get the exactly tools for you to get into the fishing pond. You start with what you have. The challenge of fear. I don't have enough. I don't have what it takes. I began graphics designs because I first didn't go to college to do it. But the passion that I had in it,
Yes.
I got and equipped my computer with the software that I needed, and I began to learn it in YouTube.
Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting.
Then for me to fine tune and
Be what you are today.
Exactly. I went back to school and take a course.
Yes.
Yeah, to become that. But the passion as being the big teacher, as being
Yes,
the big
yes,
inspiration.
Yes. Yes.
So I realized when you have passion in something, even there is nothing like a good school for you to bring out the best of you. The passion is your biggest school.
Great. It's awesome. I think I like what you're saying. What would you tell people who have dreams they have not yet spoken out? They feel they are afraid. They feel they're afraid even to mention of their dreams, say where they want to go or what they have. What can you tell them? Because maybe somebody will say, no, your dream is not valid. Men have tried, they failed. And now you have come out, you have us as clients, you can see the result of whatever you're doing. What can you advise to the people that are still buried their dreams?
Work out fear.
Work out fear.
You have to work out fear. You have to step out of your comfort zone. Comfort zones are major jails for people. You are in a comfort zone. For example, I'll take Nairobi City.
Yes.
Nairobi City, I say there is a norm. The norm of everybody. You have a job to report each and every morning. You wake up every morning carrying your handbag, reporting to someone's office. So it becomes like a lifestyle. Here, you find someone who has a wealthy dreams, who has good dreams. But you realize there's something that is holding them back. Because in the city, they want to be reporting. When you ask this person, Nico job, which job? You are in a job which you've been paid less than 20,000.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, when you do your mathematics and calculate like how are you going to achieve a 10, 20 million dream, then it's not real.
Yes.
It's not going to work.
That is
so
true.
you have to position yourself right, so that you can begin to work towards getting your dream.
That is awesome. Before we part, what are some of the brands you have worked for or you have provided service for? Yeah.
I have worked,
companies,
I work for Uzuri Foods. I've worked for a new coming company that is called the Horizon Shops. It's a company that is incorporated in US. I've worked for Chloride Exide. I've worked for Africa International University. I've worked for Kijabe Mission Hospital. I work for New Sky Africa Limited. This is a Chinese company. So these are just but few clients I'm working together with.
Yes.
Remember, I'm less than a year old.
Wow. That is quite encouraging. That's quite encouraging. Now, before we part from the show, maybe what is your website, where are you found, and your telephone contacts?
My location for the office purposes and works, I'm situated at BE Towers along Moi Avenue.
Yes.
You can get there and find us on the 4th floor. You can find us in the Facebook, Shark Science Limited. You can find us in the Instagram, Shark Science. You can find us in the LinkedIn, Shark Science Limited. Yeah.
Your telephone contact, you like to give it, or your email?
Our business email address is info.sharkscience@gmail.com, and our website is www.sharkscience.co.ke, and our contacts, you can get in touch with us via mobile phone 0725 950 367. You can get the best from us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for taking your time to come on the show. Dear viewers, it was a pleasure for taking up your time to come along this show. It was your host, Ken Waningu. Until next time, God bless you and have a good evening. We'll see you. Thanks, Colin.
Thank you so much.
Asante sana.
Thank you so
God bless you. That was wonderful. Thank you.